Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap of some of last week's offshore rig market highlights. A number of new contracts and extensions were confirmed this past week, namely ultra-deepwater semi Frida is to continue working offshore Mexico for Pemex under a new 3-year deal which will begin in direct continuation of the rig's current charter and keeps her busy to early 2026. Pemex also awarded new 2-year contracts to keep 4 per Fedora Mexico jackups working into early 2025 offshore Mexico. Borr Drilling secured a new 2-well campaign for jackup Ran to an unnamed operator in Latin America. Drilling of the 2 exploration wells is expected to kick off in October and last for around 200 days on a dry hole case, or up to 460 days in a success case. The contract value pertaining to the dry hole case is estimated at $30.4 million, which includes mob and demob. An idle gap currently exists between its prevailing contract with Wintershall and the new contract, which Borr hopes to bridge with other potential work. ONGC awarded a 3-year contract to Advanced Energy Services for jackup Valaris 54. Drilling is likely to commence in the second quarter as she is currently committed with Saudi Aramco through March. As a recap, Valaris previously announced that they were selling the rig for $28.5 million, with the purchasing company widely believed to be Advanced Energy Services. A 1-well option was exercised by Petrofac on behalf of Tullow Oil for Midwater Semi-Island Innovator. The work scope now covers 5 well re-entries and sees the rig busy until at least mid-2024. Ultra-deepwater drillship Stena Forth was awarded a 3-well commitment from subsidiaries of Shell in the Egyptian Mediterranean Sea to commence in 2023 when it completes prevailing contractual conditions with Chevron. In the US Gulf of Mexico, Arena Offshore extended its contract for jackup WFD 250 by a further 90 days until around mid-April. As a recap, White Fleet Drilling is owned by Arena Offshore and the rig is managed by Enterprise Offshore Drilling. Some drilling activities over the past week saw Equinor make a gas discovery at its Obliques prospect in production licence 1128 in the Norwegian Sea. Early indications estimate the size of the discovery at between 2 and 11 billion standard cubic metres of recoverable gas, which is around 12.6 to 69.2 million barrels of oil equivalent. Oddfield Drilling ultra-deepwater semi Deep Sea Stavanger undertook the drilling of well 6605/1-2 S and A. Jackup Noble Resolve completed its shipyard work scope and headed to Nini Westfield, where the rig will serve as the platform for Project Greensand pilot in the Danish North Sea. Also this past week, Equinor received 3 consents from the Petroleum Safety Authority Norway, firstly for production drilling in the Gina Krog field using jackup shelf drilling Barsk, which is the ex-Noble Lloyd Noble. Secondly, for use of ultra-deepwater semi Transocean Spitsbergen, also for production drilling at well 34-7-E-4BH. And lastly, for plugging, drilling and completion operations in the Visan Nord field using midwater semi Transocean Enabler. And finally this week, the 33rd UK licensing round attracted a total of 115 bids across 258 block and part blocks from 76 companies, with keen interest shown in the 4 priority areas where hydrocarbons are known. The industry regulator, North Sea Transition Authority, will now analyse the applications with a view to awarding the first licences from the second quarter. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening, and I hope you found this of interest. For more information on RigLogics, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.